Hello, viewers of the spell, and welcome to the spell ray. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep uploading on the new schedule, or if I'm going to try to be putting out just more episodes. But today, as the title says, we are returning to What If Naruto Was in Fairytail. Now, I was originally going to do another part of What If Asa was in Fairytail, but I'm kind of hit a bit of writer's block on that series. And pretty much I feel that if I put out more episodes in that, it's just not going to turn out good. So, decided to return to this, because this one is, frankly, at least at the moment, easier to write for. But, without further ado, let's begin this video. Naruto's first official job as a provisional member of Fairytail was to help rebuild the Guildhall. Since Naruto could use the Shadow Clones, he basically could do the work of 100 people. There would be a situation with one of the members apparently quitting and everyone being worried about him. Asta didn't know the man named Loki, but according to Lucy, he was actually something called a celestial spirit, reminding Naruto that he really needed to talk to her about it. As we flash over to Naruto asking Natsu when he thought it would be a good time to talk to Lucy because, well, she had been dealing with a few things and he didn't really want to intrude. As Natsu says, "Oh, just come over to her place. She doesn't mind." Being a little hesitant, decides to go over. As Lucy sighs and says, "Can people stop using my house as a get-together spot?" As Naruto apologizes for barging in on her. Ask her about celestial spirits and summoning things. As he asked if she could help him at all with it, as she was a little puzzled. As she asked, "Why do you ask?" As he explained to her that until he could find a way home, he needed to keep training. And since she was the only person that so far he's met with at least a little bit of a skill set he was familiar with, he thought he would ask her. As we would flash into Lucy's head as she's getting smug. Or, well, not smug. More like just being like, "Heh, I might actually turn into a teacher." As she quickly explains how it works. Naruto somewhat understanding, since at this point Jiraiya would have him sign the Toad contract. I imagine that would happen early on in Naruto's training. As Lucy said, "So what can you summon?" As Naruto went through the hand signs and summons a toad. As the toad said, "Hey Naruto, got any treats?" As he said, "So I summoned you, Gamakichi." "That's weird. I was hoping to summon something a little bigger." Heh. "In this confined space, you're glad you just got me." As Naruto said, "Yeah." Lucy would look at the toad and say, "Doesn't look like a celestial spirit." As Lucy summons Plu and says, "This is the kind of thing I can summon." As Naruto looked at it and said, "Are they all that?" As she said, "No. Plu's a unique case. Wizards like me, and even some others, commonly use them as pets." With Naruto nodding. As he said, "Can I learn that?" "Maybe. I think first off, what can your toads do?" As Naruto said, "What can you do, Gamakichi?" As he said, "Well, not much. My old man's the main one who fights. He can use Toad Sage Arts." As Naruto just looked at him, having no idea about Sage Arts at this time. As he also says, There's also frog karate and a number of other frog jutsus, like frog oil, and actually that's the only one I know. Lucy says, okay, so they can use their own type of magic, similar to my spirits. And she asks the toad one other thing. Hey, I know Naruto's magic's not quite like ours. Is it possible for your summoners to be able to summon more than one type of thing? Or, in other words, have more than one type of contract to summon different things? As Gamikichi seemed to scratch his chin. This struck Naruto as a weirdly human gesture. As he said, why, yes, but both parties have to agree to the summoning contract. And they have to accept the fact you summon the other creature. And she says, okay, so that means Naruto can summon other things, but I don't know if celestial spirits are a good fit for you. As Naruto asked, why not? As she explained, well, for one, from what I've seen, you can beat most low-level spirits on your own. And the stronger spirits can be incredibly rare. 2, they can be very particular about you having other summonings. But it's possible for you to find a summoning that isn't as particular. Then you can learn how to summon them. With Naruto nodding. As he said, do you have any specific ones in mind? As now it was her turn to look puzzled. I'm not sure. I've mostly focused on celestial spirits. It's been a magic that my family's used for generations. I actually aren't aware of anything too similar. But I can explain to you more of the specifics, like the fact that, as Naruto said, thanks for helping. I'll have to keep that in mind. As the window would open, as Natsu would pop his head in, as Lucy said, oh, for the love of everything, I want some privacy! As she picked up a pillow and threw it at him, hitting him in the head. As Naruto would leave, as he would still be living on Mary Jane and Elfman's couch, essentially, as he started thinking, living with other people is just fine for a short term, but I should really buy my own place. But maybe I can actually make some money. As he would close his eyes. The next day, he would find that the main gang had gone on a resort trip, and he would find out over the next week that didn't exactly go to plan. And that's where I'm going to leave it. Do sincerely hope you join. This What If's a little different, primarily because technically Naruto won't really fit into the main gang until much later in the story. And, yeah. We're mostly just going to get a few of these little ones, and then we're going to get into the big ones. Particularly as soon as we get into Edelus. So, if this sounds at all interesting to you, please like, share, and subscribe. Commenting does help the channel, and does help me know what my viewership wants, or is thinking. And this will be Spoilery, signing off. Hope you have a wonderful day or week.